CTV News, Vancouver Island Report.
Good evening. Dire predictions that our forest industry could be one without a future is being taken as a call to action by the NDP. A delegation of official opposition members is touring the island's mills and meeting with industry insiders to find out what's gone wrong and what needs to be done to fix it. The Liberals have heralded inroads in the Asian market as a boon for the forest industry, but people in some segments of forestry say it could actually put them out of business. CTV's Scott Cunningham reports.
Gears turning BC's economy are fueled in large part by forestry. This morning, New Democrats fighting to form our next government toured a mill in Nanaimo, trying to find out how to protect the vital industry.
Part of the philosophy that I have is that the wisdom sits in communities, and if we're functioning properly as a legislature, then that wisdom comes to the legislature and we see it as policy.
What we're trying to figure out and trying to come up with are solutions that ensure employment continues, that ensure innovative companies can survive.
The deafening hum on the mill floor doesn't drown out the message from mill workers. They say skyrocketing demand from Asian markets is creating jobs in some places, but it has a downside. It's boosting the price of raw logs, leaving operations catering to the ailing U.S. market in a tough position.
Here's our company, here's our issues, don't want any special favors, we're willing to compete for logs on the open market, but let's just have some opportunity to keep some logs behind in BC.
Operations like Nanaimo's Coastlands Mill have been hurt by a wounded U.S. economy and say if BC's government does not strike a balance between booming Asian markets and a slumping U.S. economy, they could soon go out of business.
Right now, I don't see a whole lot of policies that really encourage logs to be left behind. There's far more money on those logs offshore, and I got to admit, I do worry a bit for the families that we support.
Asian demand is causing a big resurgence in forestry, but industry insiders say the BC government needs to tread lightly, or mills that deal with North American demand could disappear.
You visit mills like this one that are not able to get the fiber that they need, and you realize we got to get the balance better.
Leaving the Nanaimo mill behind, the tour rolls on to Port Alberni and points further north. The question now is, will the NDP remember the message from the mill floor and use it to force change on the legislature floor? Scott Cunningham, CTV News, Nanaimo.